Hey Leo, let's see what's going on in your love life right now. This is a tarot love reading for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for any of you lovely cross watchers dealing with a Leo romantically. It's a timeless reading today, Leo. Whenever you click into the video is when you're meant to hear the messages. It is also a general reading, so it may or may not resonate, and you are welcome to take what works and leave the rest. Just a reminder that if you would like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through my Etsy shop, and the link is in the description box below the video in case you're interested. So we're gonna jump in today, Leo. We're gonna rock and roar, and we're gonna see what could be coming toward my lovely lions. I will start today with a couple of oracle messages, and then we're gonna dig into the tarot. So let's see what could be coming toward Leo right now in love. First message says, talking. Interested, awaiting messages, texting, calling, emailing, and talking more. So this is probably good energy here. It indicates that somebody here is probably reaching out to you, Leo, wanting to have a conversation, wanting to talk to you. I mean, this could just be somebody new who's coming in, who's interested in getting to know you more. This could also be somebody who you're currently involved with. Maybe there's an important conversation that potentially needs to happen between the two of you, but it does look like they could be reaching out. So let's see where this goes. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Leo right now. Ooh, interesting, Leo. The next message says, not today. It's got a hand, and it says, boundaries and hurt. Avoiding conversation, not dealing, and still upset. So this is interesting, because the first card indicated that somebody's going to be reaching out because they want to talk. But then the second card indicates that the other person is like, not today. I'm still hurt. I'm still upset about what happened. And somebody's avoiding having conversations about the situation. So this could definitely be an interesting dynamic where maybe something challenging, something hurtful has happened between you and your person. One of you is trying to talk to the other one, but the other person is like, I don't know, I'm still pretty upset about what happened. Very interesting. Let's get one more message about what could be coming toward Leo right now, please. And then we've got healing heart. Interesting. Healing heartbreak. Toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. That's very, very interesting. Okay, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit because the imagery of the card is very happy, but the messages on the card are actually quite heavy. So this card indicates that you've potentially been dealing with some sort of toxic situation within a relationship, something that feels like it's not healthy, right? And that's probably why we see here, there's somebody who's trying to talk, but the other person is like, I'm still hurt by what happened. So there definitely could have been some sort of unhealthy dynamic that's come into play between the two of you. Now, the message does say healing heart. So it does look like there is a way to move forward and have healing within this situation. I think the question here that I have is, are you moving forward together or are you moving forward separately? What I see here is a situation where there's probably a lot of emotions going on here, Leo, where, like I said, we saw the message hurt, boundaries, still upset. I think somebody here is really hurt about what happened. The other person's trying to fix it and heal the situation. And so we're going to kind of have to look at this to see what happens. Do you stay together? Do you not stay together? What is the potential outcome here of this challenging situation? So what we're going to do for the rest of the reading today is we're going to look more at this person and we're going to look more at you. So let's try to get a sense of what's going on between the two of you, Leo. We're going to look at their overall energy, what they could be feeling, what actions they could be taking. I'm going to look at the same thing for you, and then we're going to look at the potential outcome. So let's try and get to the bottom of this. So tell me about this person who Leo is involved with, please. First message coming out says Two of Swords. This is a card about feeling stuck. It tends to indicate feeling like we're at a crossroads. You can see here, the person in the imagery is wearing a blindfold. So it's kind of like they feel they don't have all the information, they're not clear about what to do in the situation. And the Two of Swords does often indicate a situation where we're feeling torn between what our head is telling us and what our heart is telling us. So it's like your person is not really sure how to move forward with you, Leo. They're feeling stuck because of the situation that the two of you are in. Tell me more about this person's energy right now, please. And then we've got the Four of Cups, yeah. So they're feeling stuck with the Two of Swords, and then with the Four of Cups, it looks like they're withdrawing emotionally. You can see this person is kind of pulling back their energy, they're not engaging, and so your person might be the one who's struggling to communicate. I mean, maybe this is a situation, Leo, where you're the one trying to come in and have a conversation, but you're potentially dealing with someone who has shut down emotionally. Tell me more about this person's energy, and then the Queen of Cups. But it does look like there is a lot of love here, right? So there's obviously deep feelings between you and this person. This indicates water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But again, it's like, even though there are these deep feelings between the two of you, it does look like you're stuck right now. The two of you are stuck, not sure how to move forward, not sure how to move past this tough situation, okay? So it's challenging because I think things have been said, things have been done that have maybe not been good for your dynamic, but I also feel like there is love here, so it's challenging. Tell me what this person could be feeling right now, please. There we go. Two of Pentacles, another card indicating indecisiveness. The Two of Pentacles is somebody who's weighing their options. What do I do? Do I move forward with Leo? Do I not move forward with Leo? Can we repair this? Can we not repair this? What are the potential avenues that we can take forward in this situation? But what I do see here with this Two of Pentacles is that it's showing up in their emotions, Leo. So it's really telling me that your person is probably feeling quite emotionally unstable right now and really not sure about what it is that they want to do. Tell me more, please, about what they could be feeling. The Knight of Wands, okay. It's interesting. So the Knight of Wands is fire energy. So you could be dealing with another fire sign romantically, Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. Now, the Knight of Wands is interesting. It's a very passionate energy. It tends to indicate somebody moving forward quickly, but sometimes they don't really think through what they're doing. I'm getting a bit of an impulsive energy here, Leo. Like, I don't know. I'm a little, honestly, nervous with that Knight of Wands. Like, I wonder if your person, you know, they're feeling upset. We've seen this in their energy. They're pulling back. They're maybe feeling emotionally overwhelmed. They're trying to figure out what they want to do. The Knight of Wands suggests that maybe they might do something kind of unpredictable. Like, I don't know, they go out and flirt with somebody, for example. I'm just getting a little bit of a vibe here of somebody maybe doing something in the moment without thinking it through. And my sense here, my intuition on this, Leo, is that it might be something that makes the situation worse, right? I don't know why, but I'm getting like they decide to go out to a bar and then they have drinks and they're being a little sloppy, and then one of their friends tells you that they saw them out at the bar, and then it turns into this even bigger issue, right? So I do think that maybe because your person is hurt, this is not excusing their behavior, but because they're hurt, they might even do something without thinking through the potential consequences. That's my cat in the background if you hear meowing. But they're not thinking through the potential consequences, and then it might actually kind of throw, what do they say? Throw fuel on the fire, right? Like make the situation worse. So this is definitely complicated, you guys. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling. And then the Hanged Man, yeah. We're seeing a lot of energy for your person to indicate feeling stuck, taking a pause, slowing things down. I'm getting like a very emotionally overwhelmed energy. Like I do think your person is really hurt here, Leo, with whatever it is that's gone down between the two of you. There is the potential here that they're not dealing with their feelings. I do see a little bit of that, and that could definitely be problematic. But I also feel like they're definitely withdrawing their energy from you because they're not really sure how to move forward within this situation. The Hanged Man could indicate they're trying to look at the situation from different perspectives, but I definitely see them feeling stuck. Tell me what actions they could be taking right now, please. The Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles tends to be a really good card. This is my little kitty cat, Fiona, who was meowing just a moment ago. So the Eight of Pentacles does tend to be a good energy of somebody investing in what's important to them. And so maybe after a period of shutting down emotionally, they come back around basically saying to you, like, I'm ready to put in the effort, Leo. I'm ready to put in the hard work to fix things and to make it work. So this suggests a willingness to want to work through some of the issues. But if this happens, I think it comes in after a period where they've probably pulled back quite a bit. Tell me more about what actions they could be taking. The Ace of Cups. This is an energy of a new beginning. They could be trying to pitch this to you, Leo, and say, you know, let's try to move past this. Let's have a fresh start. Let's have a clean slate, a new beginning. Tell me more, please, about what actions they could be taking. And then the Six of Pentacles. Okay. It's interesting, you guys. Like, when I first looked at your person's overall energy and their feelings, like I said, there was definitely some tricky stuff in there about emotional avoidance, shutting down, pushing you away, maybe doing something that makes the situation worse. But then interestingly, when I look at the actions that they could potentially be taking, it kind of suggests to me that they could be coming around, Leo, because these are really nice cards. Like I said, the Eight of Pentacles is about putting in the effort, investing in what's important. Ace of Cups to me is like a brand new beginning in love. And the Six of Pentacles is a very balanced energy of give and take. And it's kind of like your person is taking action here to try to bring balance into the situation and to try to get the two of you back in a good place. So yeah, I kind of feel like they're gonna come around, but it might take a little bit of time, you know, like it's probably that they're gonna come around after they've pulled back and taken some space, okay? So that's what I see for their energy. So let's look at you, Leo. Tell me about Leo's energy right now, please. High Priestess, okay. So I actually think that's really good, you guys. The High Priestess is about connecting with our intuition. And so I feel like the tarot is saying to you, you know, what does your intuition tell you about this situation? Your intuition can be a very powerful guide, kind of telling you like, what should you do here? Should you work on things? Should you step back from the relationship? Should you guys break up? Like, what does your intuition tell you? What does your gut tell you about what's going on here? Tell me more about Leo's energy right now. Ace of Pentacles, interesting. Okay, so your person had an ace and you have an ace. Aces represent new beginnings. So I do think there is a bit of energy here for both you and your person to suggest an openness to a fresh start. Now, I do think with the Ace of Pentacles, this is a very strong energy of loyalty and devotion. So I do think it's going to be really important to you that you have that trust and you feel that loyalty within the relationship if you're going to move forward. I mean, maybe the issue that caused problems in your relationship was related to trust. It could be some sort of issue related to that, Leo. Tell me more, please, about Leo's energy. And then the Two of Cups. Wow. Okay. I mean, this is big, you guys. The Two of Cups is what we often refer to as the soulmate card. So this kind of suggests that you feel a very strong pull to this person. And that's kind of what I was saying, because remember, in the same position, your person had the Queen of Cups. So in this position, your person had the Queen of Cups and you have the Two of Cups. And this is what I was saying before, where I'm like, I do feel there is a strong connection here between the two of you. I do feel that there is a strong bond, but then there is also something unhealthy that has happened in the dynamic. But I suspect that this strong bond is really important in keeping the two of you connected. Tell me what Leo could be feeling right now, please. Two of Wands. Okay, we've gotten every two now. Okay, so within a tarot deck, you guys, there are 4 twos. We've gotten every single two within this reading today, okay? So I just pulled the Two of Wands for you. The Two of Wands is like, which way do I go? What is my next step? What am I gonna do? What is the best pathway for me? And so the number 2 is definitely standing out as being significant. Now, I always say to you guys, I'm not an expert on angel numbers, but I feel like the number 222, from what I recall, I think it has to do with partnership and a deep connection. If you're familiar with what it means, definitely feel free to put it in the comments. But I do think with all of these twos, it does indicate that there is a strong connection. That's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up on, even though there's a level of uncertainty in terms of how the relationship might be moving forward and progressing. I do think there is an indication here that there is a strong bond between the two of you. So I just wanted to highlight that. I don't know, like, again, there's something about the number 2. Like, I don't know if you see this number somewhere like 222 or 2222, something like that could potentially be significant. Tell me more about what Leo could be feeling right now. Four of Pentacles. You're definitely holding on to this, Leo. Like, the more we're getting into your energy, it looks like you don't want to lose them. So I'm seeing that energy come through for you. Tell me more about what Leo could be feeling. And then the Queen of Swords. Okay, that's a really good thing. I mean, the Queen of Swords is somebody who is very clear-headed and starts to see the truth of a situation and the reality of a situation. So I'm hoping that emotionally, you're going to be getting some clarity here around this time. You might start to understand the situation in a different way, understand it better. This could also potentially indicate that you might be having some sort of conversation with your person about your feelings. Maybe you're opening up a conversation. Maybe you're the one who's initiating the talking, because it kind of makes sense. Like I said, this could be one person, this could be the other. It kind of looks, as we're getting into it, that maybe you're the one with the Queen of Swords initiating the conversation. And then with your person, we saw a lot of that kind of withdrawn energy initially, but it does look like you could be starting to, initiate some conversations here with your person about what's happened. Tell me what actions Leo could be taking right now, please. The Strength card, I love that. I love that because it's your energy. So the message I'm getting here, Leo, is that you might be taking action here to see if you can strengthen the connection. So for both you and your person, I have to say, I am getting an energy of wanting to work on things, because your person had the Eight of Pentacles in this position and you have the Strength card. So it's kind of suggesting to me that you do feel like this connection is strong enough that the two of you can overcome whatever this challenge is. But this is also showing up in your actions, which to me suggests that you're actively going to have to take steps that will strengthen the connection and repair anything that has been broken. Tell me more about what actions Leo could be taking. Six of Swords, yeah. Six of Swords is about moving toward calmer waters. It's a transitional energy about moving away from what has potentially been a tough situation into a better place. So you're trying to improve the situation, fix things. Like I said, you could be reaching out to your person, wanting to talk, wanting to communicate, but it's definitely like, it's kind of, you can see here even actually, what I'm noticing is like the swords are on the ground. And the message I'm getting, Leo, is, when people say like laying down your swords, to mean like, I don't want to fight with you anymore. So I feel like that's the kind of vibe where you're like, I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to have these issues. Like, let's actually talk about what we could potentially do to fix this, because I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to do that. Tell me more about what actions Leo could be taking. And then we've got the Nine of Swords. Yeah. I mean, the Nine of Swords is somebody who tends to be like up in their head, having a lot of sleepless nights because they're feeling really anxious. So I don't think this is surprising, Leo. Like, this is a tough situation. So I think it's been causing you a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights. But I do feel like you're taking action to kind of deal with this stress and this anxiety and try to look at the situation from a much clear-headed perspective, okay? So that you can make a more like logical, grounded decision versus an emotional decision here about what to do, okay? So let's look at what the potential outcome is here within this situation, please. Okay, Page of Cups, yeah. So this is kind of the sense that I was starting to get as we got into the reading. The Page of Cups, water energy again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's somebody who tends to have a heartfelt confession, somebody who is opening up to us emotionally, somebody who wants to talk and have a heartfelt conversation. And so I do think there's something significant that happened here. I don't want to act like this is not a big deal, because I do feel there are feelings that have really been hurt. I do think there has been something that happened here that was upsetting to both of you. And so I just want to acknowledge that. But as we get into it, I also feel for both you and your person, there was energy to suggest a willingness to want to work on things. And to me, in my opinion, that's a very powerful thing, because I was actually just reading a book yesterday, and in it, someone was going through a divorce, and she was saying, one of the characters was saying to the other character, when you're married, if somebody doesn't want to work on it, like, the relationship's over, right? So she was like, it doesn't matter if I wanted to work on it, like my soon-to-be ex-partner didn't. And so the reason I'm saying that to you, Leo, is because, if your person didn't want to work on things, or you didn't want to work on things, that would be a different situation. But I actually see here that even though stuff has happened, I feel there is still a motivation for both of you to want to work on it. And I feel like the outcome here is suggesting that there is going to be movement. I feel like the two of you are going to recognize the feelings that you have for each other. And what I see as being the advice here in terms of moving forward is that the two of you are probably going to have a heartfelt conversation about what happened, and then actively take steps to try to fix it. Now, this is the Page energy. So it's not like this is going to be fixed overnight. This is like the starting point, right? So I don't think the outcome is promising that everything will be perfect and okay, but the outcome to me is suggesting that there is going to be a conversation here where the two of you have the opportunity to get your feelings out in the open. And then it's really going to be a question of where do you take that, right? Like, can you grow from that Page of Cups energy to the Knight of Cups, to the Queen of Cups, to the King of Cups, and keep building that emotional connection and repairing, or, you know, going in a different direction. But the Page of Cups is definitely, I would say, like a hopeful, optimistic energy that there will be a heartfelt conversation. And honestly, if both of you are motivated to fix this, I don't see why that wouldn't continue to move in a good direction, but you're just going to kind of have to see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, when I started the reading at first, I was like, is this going to be a situation where you walk away? I actually think this could be a situation where both of you are not done yet and you're wanting to work on things, but there's going to have to be an emotional repair of whatever it is that's gone down between the two of you. So that's what I see for you today, Leo. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If you would like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. And of course, I wish you so much love and happiness, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.